Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Cancer for the month of April 2023. So before I begin, I'd just like to welcome everyone who is returning to this monthly series and to also welcome anyone who might be new to our Angelic Wisdom community. So a few things before we begin. First, I'd just like to ask you to, subscribe, select the all notification bell, like, dislike, and leave comments. Also, if you're looking for an angel reading with me, you can go to my current website, theangelschool.com. If you're a first-time client, you can select the first-time promotional offer. And for everyone else, there's other options there for you as well. If you'd like to just donate to my channel, I have a PayPal me link that is also in the description area below. And any amount that you choose to offer will be a blessing and, goes back into the channel. So, finally, the last piece. Oh no, one more thing. So I'm going to post a link as well in the description area for the general monthly reading. So you just, if you haven't seen it yet, please check that out. And then finally, the format. So the card in front of us, the card in the middle will represent an angelic being that you'll be working with in this month. And then the cards on the left and the right are from the Major Arcana and the Minor Arcana. The Major Arcana highlights the bigger picture, theme, lesson, energy, or influences that will shape your day-to-day awareness. And this card from the Minor Arcana will also hopefully give you a bit of insight about how to work with that energy, as well as showing you how it's showing up in your day-to-day awareness. Okay, so let's take a deep breath. And just focus your attention on your heart chakra. And feel the expansion of your heart. And it's expanding to just completely envelop you in its pure diamond white, sort of pink and gold frequency. And it just opened up very quickly. Bravo to you. And I'm seeing one, which is my symbol for oneness and the laws of one. And then I'm seeing the ego. And so what I saw earlier was the number 7 backwards. So that angel number usually means you're on the right path. But when I see it backward, it's this kind of reversal. But what it's also showing me is this lamp. So when I see a lamp, it tells me that the person is very intelligent, right? And so for some reason, you're not trusting yourself. And you're overriding the divine intelligence information that you're receiving, and you're kind of, for some reason, doing the opposite. Now, it's not like a path. It's about how so you're still on the right path. That's not the issue. What it is that you're not approaching the path correctly, and therefore it appears that you've made a wrong decision. It appears that nothing, because it seems, or it is, that nothing is functioning. You're not, you're not making the kind of progress you wanted, or things that seem to be like malfunctioning instead. And so, and so you feel, I see the word stagnation. Okay, and so you really need to calm down. And I see the angel number 233 in front of me. And it says, "You've asked for the help of many ascended masters, and they are with you right now, just as you've requested." It was something when I saw that, "You've asked for the help." It gave me a sense, you're asking, but you're not listening. They just didn't say that part, but that's what I felt. It's like, hello, hello, hello. Okay, so this is, and the thing about it is that you're wavering. Your ego just keeps interjecting, and um, they wrote extended. So you, when you overextend yourself, this is a disrespect to yourself, and what it creates is a symptom of not listening to your, to the divine when it's given to you so clearly. You get these clear insights, but when you're not, um, when you're overextending yourself, if it's like you get flustered, and then you just don't know who to listen to, especially yourself, especially your divine self. And what you end up defaulting to is your ego, and the mirror in the mirror is showing you, hey, when you listen to your ego, it gets really funky. Everything goes funky, and you are fixating on something, and they're writing the pedagogy. Like, you need to go back to like your pedagogy, your practice. Because if you have a and this is because you're overextending yourself. So all of these bad habits, and like, things that are sort of mental behaviors or mental health issues, are just sort of get so fixating, like almost being compulsive. That's, you know and when you fixate, what I get the sense of, when you fixate on something, you stop, blinders, you don't listen to anything else. So that is something, Cancer, you're going to have to work through, get back into your practice. Or if whatever you do, if you were trained a certain way to do this thing, then go back to the pedagogy, go back to the basics. Remember what you learned and what you were taught by that wise um, teacher or mentor. All right, let's take a look at the card that you'll be working with, the Archangel. Aha. And so we have Archangel Perlemiek, who is the Archangel of Nature. And it says, let nature soothe you, serve the nature kingdom. And I really get that Archangel Perlemiek can really assist you with some spa time in nature, okay? And what this does is that it realigns the algorithms of your soul with and as it's doing that, soothing you and healing you, it's doing that, and then it's realigning you with a harmonious reality that that's your outer reality. So it's by balancing you, by going into nature, going within. Nature rebalances that inner awareness algorithm, so that the outer display of that algorithm is in harmony, in sync, in alignment. Okay? So the overextending yourself is a symptom of some other lack of respect or regard for a need to slow down, to take more time, to take care of yourself, and to pay attention to things that really matter to you. And especially if you're ignoring something like an environmental, some kind of environmental principle. Maybe you feel strongly about the care of the earth in a particular area, and your work or whatever it is you're doing, or a project around the house, um, is not working because you are also disregarding that, and you're overextending not only yourself, but probably your resources, such as your finances, because if you connect with nature, you'll be able to get this project done in alignment with the algorithm of your soul. And maybe you're trying to cut corners or something, but whatever it is throwing you off. And it's not going to change on its own because you do. So, transformation, this is the Tower card. Don't let the thing sort of bite you in the butt for you to do the right thing. Okay? And I feel like that's what's happening. You just everything keeps it zap. Nope, nope. Wrong way to do it. Zap. Okay, I'll do this now. Okay. Oh, and it's because desperation. It's the desperation. Zap, 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 zap. You gotta. This is not happening to persecute you, or they're not prosecuting you. They're telling you that we're in a new paradigm. It's love. Fear doesn't work here anymore. So they're just helping you to practice a new pedagogy. And you can't create from desperation. You have to create from love, from service, most importantly. Then you'll feel the liberation of what this sort of the action is trying to create for you. So the Six of Air is showing you that, one, you got to start walking away. I mean, it's just sort of forcing you to go in a new direction, right? To start moving away from some of those old behaviors and patterns and start looking for new ones. With the Five of Swords is before, and it's sort of like you just stay there and you keep, fighting or struggling, and you just in this win-lose battle all the time, right? You can just, or sometimes I've seen people put gambling there, and so it's like somebody loses, or you can just keep losing everything. Here it's saying, move to something else, try something different. Look for greener pastures, so to speak. And there's a direction. The direction is going this way, but you're afraid to go that way because you're so invested in trying to make this thing work. That's where that fixation thing is coming from. And if you don't accomplish anything but just learning to let it go and moving on, you'll be truly figuring out how to align with your inner algorithms. And you'll allow the outer to shift, to find harmony with your new vibe. So your vibe's got to change, Cancer. And this might be some hard work for you, but it is the practice you need to practice. Okay? And they just wrote CEO. So I don't know if you are, or you're having something you're having difficulties with your CEO. And whether that represents a person or the company itself, maybe you need to focus differently in a way that's like moving on, or you physically just need to move on. And that can happen because I've done that. You can physically move on within your job while still working at your job. You just have to stop worrying about all the things that are the parameters, the things that you can't change. You can't fight against it, but you can fight within it without being confrontational about what they're doing. You just start showing them the better way to do it within their rules. I like to call it the box. I did that. So I know it can be done. You just have to understand what I'm saying, and I hope to do that. But you really can. Love is not restricted by rules or boxes that the ego has created. Love is infinite. It's eternal. it's not restricted by time or space, nor by quantity, right? So you you can do that. But first, you gotta be willing to let go of the inner argument, the need to be right, the right to be, I need them to hear me. No, let them see you. We spend too much time in trying to get people to hear us. Let them see you. And better yet, on that vibrational level, let them feel you. Let them feel you in their waters. Okay? Sometimes it's better to communicate through action and emotions than just relying on the talk, right? Because you can say, like these swords, I'm going there, I'm going there, I am going there. Now, let's say 6 swords, right? Syllabically. But that's just talk. You got to be going there. And then they know you mean business, or that they just see you. If you keep telling your boss, we need to be more this with people, we need to be more compassionate, we need to be more blah, 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 blah. Show them. Because if what you believe in your heart is correct, you will be very successful. And that's their bottom line, unfortunately. But if your bottom line causes them to adapt your spiritual bottom line, more power to you, for real. All right, so I send you lots of love, Cancer. And I know it's a challenge, but you will do it. Lots of love, angel blessings. Have a beautiful month, and God bless you.